tonight's basketball action. We have a double header here in the Wheelhouse tonight. We have the finale for the girls varsity basketball team playing against Bellaire, followed up by our district semifinal with the boys varsity playing against Kalkaska. John Hertel here with Adam Stefanski. How you doing tonight, Adam?
Good. Glad to be here tonight. This is my first basketball game on RSN, so really excited for this home finale, the 22nd game of the season, and both teams getting ready for a district next week.
Yeah, so we're without Ryan Brubaker tonight. He's recovering. We wish him a great recovery from his surgery. And we are also playing tonight a game of Where in the World is Andy Bryant. He is not with us either here tonight, or maybe he is. It's a little mystery. And we'll be getting ready here for the national anthem and an introduction to the starting lineup. So we're going to take it to Tom Clemens here at the on the house.
Where do I tune this?
All right, so we should have starting lineups here. Of course, this is our last home game for the seniors in their careers. Big night for them.
You know, we have the Bellaire Eagles, who have a really young team tonight. They're essentially a JV age squad with only 2 upperclassmen on their team. They have 1 senior in number 10, Alex Dawson, 1 junior in Elena Allant, number 5. But other than that, they're going to start a couple freshmen and a sophomore tonight as well here for their young team.
And they're taking advantage of that rule where 8th graders can play varsity basketball if the school is small enough, and so they have 3 8th graders on their varsity squad.
Yep, incredible. But the future is definitely bright for Coach Fisher and the Bellaire Eagles.
For Boyne City, Mackenzie Wilson starting, along with Gabby Dunlap and Ellie Wilcox, Grace Kajeski, and the starting lineup also includes Delaney
Vollmer.
Yeah, Delaney
so our
Vollmer.
4 seniors are all going to start tonight, and then junior Ellie Wilcox, who has some Bellaire ties. Her mom was a former Bellaire Eagle, so kind of neat to have 4 seniors and then a Bellaire connection here tonight in the starting lineup. This has kind of become a little bit of a tradition to end the regular season with a non-conference matchup with Bellaire, who's typically a perennial power in the Ski Valley Conference in Division 4.
It's always good to have a good game to tune up for the state playoff run.
Definitely some size here for the tip for Bellaire. Number 2, Brooklyn Fisher, the niece of Coach Brad Fisher, longtime coach. And Ellie Wilcox here for the tip for the Ramblers.
And Bellaire, oh, well, actually, Bellaire's not going to win the tip because Fisher touches it. Gain possession, so Boyne City ball to start. Ellie Wilcox will inbound to Mackenzie Wilson. Goes across to Gabby Dunlap. A little bit of zone pressure. Wilcox with a jumper. And Bellaire clears.
You know, Bellaire likes to run that 1-2-2 zone, really takes the air out of the ball and slows down the other team there. So the Ramblers are going to have to do a good job of moving the ball tonight.
It's like a little bit of a four-corner style offense by Bellaire.
Offensive rebound for the Eagles. And another offensive rebound. That's 2 on the first possession, but she travels.
Really spreading the floor, looking for driving lanes there. So a little 1-2-2 trap here. A little bit of a high pass from Wilcox, goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to Bellaire possession.
Really not looking to move the ball from side to side there on the court there from the Ramblers, and just try to stay on that right side.
Boyne City with a steal, and Wilson in for the layup. First 2 points of the game.
Nice left-hand finish for Kenzie.
Full court pressure by Boyne City. Patton within up the wing and throws it out of bounds. She was looking for Dawson on the right wing and threw it out of bounds over her head, and Boyne City basketball up 2-0 here.
That's 3 quick turnovers forced by Boyne City here, applying a little bit of pressure themselves. Ooh.
So Dawson comes out there on the ball and just a little off balance, runs into Mackenzie Wilson and picks up a foul. That's the first foul of the ball game. Mackenzie Wilson looks to inbounds. Nobody coming to the ball. She goes long to Ellie Wilcox, who tries to connect in the corner, but Wilson stopped her cut too soon, and it's going to be Bellaire ball.
A little frustration there. She's expecting Kenzie Wilson to kind of fade there or flare down to the corner for a wide open look.
Boyne City again with that full court pressure. Matching up man-to-man with somebody off the ball there.
Good job, Gabby. Gabby's doing a great job of staying right on her hip and making her turn the ball.
3-point attempt off the mark for Bellaire, but another offensive rebound for Patton, who's been all over the board so far. Dawson on the drive, tosses it up, no good. Patton another offensive rebound, and a block by Delaney Vollmer. Ellie Wilcox brings it up the court.
Coach Wilson screaming at the girls to get out and run.
Wilson for 3, she banked it in.
Oh.
3-point shot there by Mackenzie Wilson. 5-0 Ramblers, and they full court press again.
Love the confidence of Kenzie to not hesitate and get that shot up. Oops, someone's got to turn and stop the ball.
So there's a situation where Bellaire got the ball in bounds. Gabby Dunlap overplayed, and nobody stopped the ball, like you said, Adam, all the way to the basket for their first 2 points of the game and a foul. The foul is on Delaney Vollmer, her first, and the team's first.
Quick sudden change there. The freshman for Bellaire, Brooklyn Stevens, got that ball up the court quickly.
Ellie Wilcox with the rebound. She brings it right up the court. There's a one-handed pass. It's deflected. Tough thing about a pass like that is when you realize that somebody might deflect it, you can't pull it back when you use one hand like that. Fortunate to retain possession here for Boyne City.
Oh, no hesitation again for Kenzie.
Just off the mark. Grace Kajeski offensive rebound, and it's going to stay Boyne City ball as it was off Brooklyn Fisher out of bounds there.
Great hustle by Grace Kajeski as a senior, just a kid with a terrific attitude and work ethic.
And Braden Noble checks into the game for her first action, replacing Ellie Wilcox. Nice post feed there by Kajeski. A nice look by Volmer, post to post. Ball is deflected out of bounds there by Bellaire, number 10, Alex Dawson.
It's nice to see Braden Noble get checked into the game and immediately get physical and post up there on the right block.
Gabby Dunlop inbounding.
They missed her again on that right block on the inbounds play. It's going to be really important that the Ramblers move the ball against this zone tonight from side to side on the floor and look for those shots in those pockets.
Good look there by, that was Kajeski just off the mark.
Boyne City sitting in a man-to-man defense as they have been all season, really trying to pressure the ball.
Elant here out top. She throws over to Stevens and to Fisher. Fisher goes to the corner to Dawson, and it's off the side of the backboard and out of bounds.
Tell you what, John, Bellaire has gotten some looks from that corner tonight. We've really done a nice job of sagging and playing help side, but we've left that left corner open.
Yeah, we've seen at least 3 shots from that three-point line in the corner. Bellaire extending their pressure a little bit further right now. Noble picks up the ball. Good two-hand pass to Kajeski, who looks down low to Volmer, but the pass is off the mark, and it's Fisher bringing it back the other way for Bellaire. She picks up her dribble, passes across to Stevens. Stevens directs a little bit of traffic. And Fisher throws it off the mark, and Noble intercepts, bringing it right back at Bellaire. Right down the middle. Flings it up, no good.
Looked like there was
rebound by Bellaire. Bellaire quickly up the court. Off the mark was Stevens on the layup. And back up top, it's Patton's ball. Bellaire calls a timeout.
All right. Quite a bit of up and down play here in the last couple minutes. You know, a couple different turnovers. Both teams just really need to look to settle down a little bit here and to get into flow as we get halfway through the first quarter here.
Yeah, 5-2 Boyne City lead. Each team with 1 foul. It's been a pretty clean game so far. Maybe a little bit of contact on both sides not called, but definitely seems like a equally called game at this point. And both teams extending their pressure a little bit. Like you said, end-to-end action going on.
You know, key here right now, we're just over 4 minutes of the game, and the Ramblers have given up 6 offensive rebounds at this point already. So something they're going to have to clean up here and get a body on a body.
Yeah, especially out of that man-to-man defense. They should be having clear box-out assignments and be able to rebound the ball. Elant with it. Elant reverses her dribble, goes to Stevens, and inside off the mark by Massey. Massey.
2 more offensive rebounds on that possession.
And it's going to cost Boyne City a foul, and Massey will be going to the line shooting 2. That's the first foul on Addie Patton, who's just recently checked into the ball game. First free throw by Massey is off the mark, just a little long.
A little bit of nervous energy out there for a couple of the girls, knowing for 4 of them this is their last time stepping on the court in the wheelhouse as Ramblers.
Massey's second free throw is on the mark. Boyne City inbounds quickly to Patton. She goes up the right side looking for Braden Noble. Ball's deflected out of bounds by Bellaire. It'll remain Boyne City basketball. 5-3 Rambler lead. Long inbound pass to Noble. Noble looks down low against the zone for Wilcox. Wilcox off the mark on the baseline jumper.
Love to see Ellie Wilcox not hesitating to shoot there. She's probably the best pure shooter on the team. Terrific athlete. Just happened to be leaning back a little there.
Alon's pass intercepted by Noble all the way in. Off the window, no good. Rebounded by Bellaire.
And a quick touch.
Rebounded by Uhouse. And a quick foul by Boyne City after the rebound there. And Gabby Dunlap will check back in for the Ramblers, and Mackenzie Wilson checking out. Bellaire ball. Boyne City extending that full court pressure. Got a trap in the corner there. Ball reversed back out of the trap.
Ooh, someone's got to stop the basketball.
Land all the way down to the baseline before she stopped, and then has to kick it back out. Stevens at the top. Goes over to Uhouse. Uhouse back to Stevens. Looks inside, finds Molsky. Intercepted Kajeski. And here's Addie Patton, goes to Ellie Wilcox. Ellie Wilcox. Looks like that's going to be off Bellaire, deflected, and it'll be Boyne City ball.
We have number 13, sophomore Delaney Little, checking in for the Ramblers. She had a real strong game against Charlevoix here last week.
Ellie Wilcox with a long inbounds pass to Noble. Noble looking straight at that zone from the top here.
Bellaire seems to be really disciplined in that zone. They're filling those spots and gaps, and Boyne City's having a tough time penetrating that zone right now and getting the ball inside.
Delaney Little with a jumper, and she buries it.
Nice.
7-3 Boyne City gets them back into their pressure defense.
It was all created by Braden Noble getting to the hole, making the defense collapse on her and able to kick it out.
Steal by Ellie Wilcox, goes down low for Noble. No good. Rebound Little off the mark, and it's Bellaire ball. Massey goes over to Elant. Elant reverses her dribble, taking it back to that corner.
Ooh.
They're going to call a foul. I think that's going to be on Ellie Wilcox.
Gabby Dunlop did a nice job of getting in the defender's face there, making her turn and switch hands, and Ellie came over to help out and get a little trap and just got a quick touch foul. So that's 4 team fouls already in the quarter for the Ramblers.
One more, and Bellaire will be shooting in the bonus with the new MHSAA rules for this quarter. Bellaire inbounds. It's Stevens. Stevens going left. She kicks back across to Patton. Patton looks inside, but intercepted by Ellie Wilcox. A step through by Wilcox off the mark. Takes it right back and sticks it in. Boyne City back into their pressure, 9-3 lead.
Great job of sticking with the play there by Ellie and putting it in the hoop. 9-3 Ramblers.
Now that's a good job there, stopping the ball by Noble, who, so we're going to travel. But earlier in the game, we had a situation where Wilson overplayed, or Gabby Dunlap overplayed, and nobody helped. That time, Noble got there to stop the ball, and we got a turnover, but then we turned it right back on a travel. Bellaire ball. 1:15 to go now, first quarter. Stevens across half court, left-hand dribble. Good defense by Noble, makes her go the other way. Back out to Patton and into the corner to Fisher.
Ellie's got to be careful here not to pick up another foul.
Deflection by Noble, it's going to stay Bellaire ball. Patton's going to inbound.
Good defense
by
Boyne
defense.
City.
Getting close to a 5-second call. Wilcox intercepts the inbounds. Wilcox with quite a few steals here this first quarter. She goes into the corner to Dunlap, back out to Wilcox, fakes the three, goes across court to Noble. Noble backs it out a little bit. Still looking at that zone, goes to Delaney Little on the left wing. Delaney Little hands to Addie Patton, who goes cross court to Dunlap. To Little, to Wilcox in the corner, nice two-hand pass. Trying to feed it to Braden Noble under the hoop.
We're going to have the ball underneath the hoop here for Boyne City.
Dunlap triggering the inbounds play. Throws to Noble for three, just off the iron. Rebounded by number 24, Stevens for Bellaire. Right down the lane, kicks out to Fisher. Goes to Patton, just off. Patton had started to cut towards the basket, and the pass was the opposite direction, and Boyne City ball.
A couple early turnovers here, but Bellaire really has a couple nice young players, a couple freshmen in number 2, Brooklyn Fisher, and number 24, Brooklyn Stevens.
Yeah, they get the ball off the court pretty quick.
They do, and they do a nice job of rebounding. And good job of moving the ball from side to side by Boyne City and moving that zone. Ooh, that's going to be a foul.
Yeah, so one of the things I've noticed Boyne City's done well so far against that zone is they've thrown those kind of skip passes where they're kind of cross court and really making that zone move.
Yep, the ball moves faster than the girl can, so they just got to keep moving it side to side.
Lots of long inbound passes by Boyne City, too.
Oh, at the buzzer, Ellie Wilcox drains it from deep. Would have liked to see her take that right away. She gave a little pump fake and hesitation and a dribble to her right and knocked it down just as the lights went up on the backboard.
Yep, she buries a buzzer beater. 12-3 Ramblers after one.
We're only 2 weeks into this month, and this is his 13th offense. Add that to the 15th from last month, and it's clear that we're on a record-breaking trend. What do you have to say about that? I'm sorry, but I have no choice other than to follow the maximum handbook protocol for stealing school property. And by the way, I'm going to need that back.
Back here to the wheelhouse. That first quarter was brought to us by one of our sponsors, North Bay Hydro Seed. North Bay Hydro Seed is proud and humbled to be a sponsor of Rambler Athletics. Thankful to be a part of the Boyne City community as 2 Rambler graduates. Grateful to overwhelming support that's been shown throughout the years. Thank you and go Ramblers.
Good first quarter for Boyne City, opening up a 12-3 lead on that last second three-pointer by Ellie Wilcox. Bellaire to start the second quarter with the ball. Stevens, right side, goes to Dawson. Dawson across.
A couple of freshmen out there on the court for the Ramblers. And Sydney Bush, not Sadie Bush, and Addie Burns.
And Sydney caught it down there on the block, a little pump fake, and she got fouled. So the fouls were reset to 0, and so for the second quarter, that's the first foul on Bellaire. And Boyne City will take the ball out of bounds here. It'll be number 25, Addison Burns, inbounding. She goes to Wilcox. Wilcox picks up her dribble, throws over to Wilson, who looks into the zone. Braden Noble back out to Bush. Bush down the lane, scoops it in. 14-3 Boyne City.
Nice job and way to a little dribble penetration there for Sydney Bush, but a key there was getting the ball to Braden Noble at the free throw line, right at the high post, and really causing that 1-2-2 zone to collapse.
Nice take there by Fisher. She scores 2. That extended zone trap coming back for Bellaire now. First time we've seen it in a little while.
Oh, we got a trap on the sideline. A good hustle
Noble
by Braden
on the
Noble.
floor.
Could hear those knees on the floor there.
Yeah.
Never have to worry about if a ball is on the floor. Braden Noble is going to find her way to that ball.
So they call jump ball. It'll retain Boyne City possession here. Ellie Wilcox will inbound to Wilson, who goes right back to Wilcox and then back to Wilson. Some lobbing passes here. Kind of a little bit of a lazy passes, that possession by Boyne City, and it's eventually picked off. Boyne City's had a lot of crisp passes so far. That possession just wasn't the case.
Nope, we got sophomore Delaney Little checking back in here as Sydney Bush is going to come off and take a breather. See if Boyne City's able to pick back up the pressure a little bit here. Nice movement and a bucket. Nice pass there from number 24, Brooklyn Stevens. And a finish by 2 Brooklyn.
I don't even think the ball touched the floor. Really nice job there by Bellaire. Into the corner, and Wilcox got herself in a position where she was going to get trapped, and before she could, lost it out of bounds, and it'll go back to Bellaire. 14-7 now, Bellaire.
That's 2 possessions in a row. Boyne City has crossed the timeline, crossed half court, and picked up that ball right into the trap and what Bellaire wants.
Wilson really hounding Gallant out there on the perimeter.
Great job.
Now she picks up the ball, goes in the corner to Dawson. Delaney Little with the deflection, trying to save it, but couldn't quite do it. It'll stay Bellaire ball.
Like to see her grab that basketball there and not trying to tip it.
Dawson again inbounding here. 4 across for Bellaire. Dive into the block. It sure looked like she was on the out of bounds line there. No call. Boyne City comes up with the ball. It's Wilson. Wilson crossing the timeline. Goes to the wing to Burns, back to Wilson, and inside to Wilcox. Great pass to Noble underneath, and she's fouled.
Once again, and that's getting that ball back to the high post. So a little high-low action of Ellie Wilcox at the free throw line, and was able to get a cutting Braden Noble down on the baseline. So attacking that high post in a gap in the zone.
So Braden Noble going to the line, shooting 2. Ramblers up by 7. Drains the first.
Great to see Braden Noble confident at the free throw line.
And we're just off the mark. Boyne City scrambling for the rebound, but Bellaire comes up with it in the corner. It looks like it's going to be a foul call here. Both teams just hustling after the ball. Bellaire got to it first, and so Boyne City kind of on top of them. Get the foul call on number 13, Delaney Little. That's her first foul of the game.
Senior Delaney Volmer checked back in and giving junior Ellie Wilcox a quick breather.
Dawson down the sidelines, beats Burns. Goes to get the shot up. It was all ball on that, and Burns comes away with it. Burns up the right side. Goes to Wilson in the middle. Into the corner to Braden Noble, driving the baseline. Gets a double team. Has nowhere to go. Just slings it out to Wilson. Wilson to Little. Deep shot off the mark. And it's a Fisher rebound, and she's bringing it right back at Boyne City. Cut off by Wilson in the paint. And it's going to be a jump ball call.
Jump ball. That ball's going to stay here with Bellaire.
So Bellaire ball, it's going to be Patton inbounding. Again, Bellaire spreading out with that 1-4 cross here.
Looking for that cross, that ball on the weak side block here.
Kick out. Off the mark, scramble for the rebound. And again, Bellaire's Patton comes up with it. She's got a lot of rebounds this first half. And number 14, Massey, sticks it in for Bellaire, 15-9, and Boyne City throws it away. A little bit of a run here by Bellaire. And we get a Boyne City timeout. I gotta say, I think that's a good timeout call by Coach Wilson. Talk things over. They still have the lead. They got to get a little bit of their composure back. Bellaire making a little bit of a run here.
Absolutely. You know, these teams have had a couple different common opponents throughout the year. Both have played really tough schedules and are in really strong Northern Michigan basketball leagues in the Ski Valley Conference and the Lake Michigan Conference here.
Yeah, these are kind of like those games that you see sometimes between the Big Ten and the ACC where, you know, it's kind of a test of your conference when the two teams match up.
Bellaire is currently 11-10 on the year, 8-8 in the Ski Valley Conference. They had a huge upset victory over Gaylord St. Mary's earlier this year.
Lant here with it at the top. Gets a ball screen.
Great
looks
defense
inside. Burns does a great job getting there. Looked like a tie-up, and it's going to be Boyne City ball.
Just a freshman, Addie Burns is just a tenacious defensive player. She loves to get after and play man-to-man defense. She's not afraid of contact, getting her hands dirty.
Got good anticipation and quickness.
The ball movement is great right now. Let's see if they go back to that high post.
Down to Vollmer underneath. Good look for Boyne City. It's going to stay Boyne City ball off the rebound situation, out of bounds. And Addie Burns will inbound. Boyne City stacking 4 at the free throw line.
A little officials discussion here. We got veteran officials here. Mark Carson and Paul Van Wagner out here tonight. Ooh, in the turnover.
Lant down the court. looks to kick inside. Back out to a lot. It's Mackenzie Wilson. Mackenzie Wilson doing a great job pressuring on the ball. Out top to Patton. She loses it for a second but regains. Against Delaney Volmer. The top. Addie Burns looked to double team. Nice move by Massey on the baseline there, and she scores. 15-11. Continuing that Bellaire run. A little high on the pass, but Noble grabs it. And now it's across to Burns, who drills the two. Boyne City badly needed that basket. 17-11 now.
Absolutely zero hesitation there from the wing jumper for Burns. Good job once again of Kenzie Wilson getting after it on defense.
Stevens with it for Bellaire. She goes inside, steps across. No good. Rebound by Massey, and she scores again.
That's
back-to-back baskets by Massey.
The 9th offensive rebound given up on the night.
17-13 now. Boyne City lead at 4.
Ball's moving back and forth and got the ball to the middle for Braden Noble.
Wilson across to Little. Jumper, no hesitation, but off the heel. And it's going to stay Boyne City ball. Got 3 subs coming in for Boyne City. Wilcox, Dunlop, and number 22, Kaylin Metelsky.
Kaylin's first action for the night here. Another scrappy sophomore here is up on the varsity. Boyne City bringing the full court pressure.
A lot down the sideline against Wilson. Good matchup there of quickness. Lant gets the ball screen, deflected by Metelsky. Drive by Massey off the mark. Fisher grabbed it, but she went up and down. Travel call.
Good call there by the official. Oh, we got a sub coming in.
Checking back in, Rihanna Slabaz for Bellaire. Wilson up to Dunlop. It's into that trap again, but reverses it out to Little, who finds Wilcox at the elbow. To Dunlop to Wilcox for 3. Ooh. Off the mark.
Still great to see her not hesitate there and get that shot up.
Patton bringing it quickly. Ball deflected. Slabaz underneath to Massey. Massey fills it up again. She's been on fire. 17-15 now. Lead cut to 2.
This zone of Bellaire has really prevented Boyne City from getting into any consistency and a rhythm offensively. We've had a couple key points where we're able to knock down shots or get it to the high post, but overall has kept us inconsistent.
Good look by Boyne City and a good offensive rebound by Metelsky. She puts it back. 19-15 Boyne City.
Way to get in there, Kaylin.
Back into their pressure defense. Fisher. The ball gets deflected, and I think there's going to be a foul call on a reach in. It's going to be on Metelsky, who's been active since getting into the ball game. Fouls are 2-2 for the quarter. Boyne City with that 4-point lead. They opened the quarter with a 9-point lead, so Bellaire's cut into it a little bit.
Really an example of the new MHSA rule and how it's went into effect here, where that foul count starts over after the first quarter. Otherwise, right now, we'd be potentially getting into that bonus for the rest of the half here on any foul.
Boyne City steals it. Dunlop. Dunlop with its jump stop and jump shot off the mark. Rebound by Fisher. Little got in there as well. I think they're going to call the foul on Little.
Ooh. That's a tough call.
Yeah,
there
that was
Delaney.
a tough call.
She got right in there. I thought that should have been a jump ball and tied that up real quickly.
Yeah, based on what we've seen so far this half, that looked more like what we've seen on some of the jump balls. That's Delaney Little's second personal.
Boyne City's out here in a little bit of a 1-3-1.
Yeah, zone trap for Boyne City.
Ooh, nice
steal
shot
by Little.
Delaney came from that weak side wing and really rotated beautifully there to get that steal.
Wilson to the corner to Wilcox. Just short. Rebound by Metelsky, but she had to deflect it, and Bellaire comes away with it. It's Stevens coming across half court. She goes to Pat, and that ball's deflected, and Wilcox gets possession. Boyne City into the front court. It's Metelski to Dunlop with the jumper. She banks it in.
That's a couple banks tonight from the right wing. Great to see the senior out there not hesitate and knock that down. Back in the 1-3-1.
And Bellaire throws it away. Little run back by Boyne City now with a 6-point lead. 20 seconds left, in good position here to get one shot for the end of the half. Wilcox inbounds to Wilson. Bellaire really extending that pressure now, spreading that defense out.
Gonna have to get the ball across half. Ooh, that was
10 seconds left now. Dunlop to Wilcox. 5 seconds. Wilson off the mark. Rebound Bellaire. And that's going to do it for our first half. 21-15, your Boyne City Ramblers lead at halftime. And we're going to go out to a commercial here at the half. I'm sorry, actually we're going to go to our senior night activities here at halftime. I'm sorry, correct myself again. We are going to go to a commercial.
We're going to blame that one on Andy Bryant. We've been a little distracted. We were told he was going to be in the crowd wearing a wig tonight, and we can't quite seem to locate him.
Boyne City High School, this is Kelly. Yep, I'll send her right down.
For the cause of World War I, we can use this acronym. Mr. Herman's room. Certainly, Mrs. Reynolds. Who do you need?
Over 15 different programs, over 1,500 participating students, 11 different hosting school districts, preparing today's youth for tomorrow's workforce. The Charlevoix-Emmett Intermediate School District Career and Technical Education Program. Let us take you inside Char MCTE in 90 seconds.
He's going to go for it here.
He's got the weapons. He's got the weapons to do it.
Oh, here you go.
Watching from TC is Scott Carter. Go Pete with the keeper.
You got to run
downfield. And there's touchdown!
Everyone has watched a super exciting football game on TV, has seen a movie that put us on the edge of our seats, has laughed at a clever, well-produced commercial. But have you ever wondered what it takes to make any of those productions? How exactly does it all happen? In the TV and film production program, we get to learn and experience just that.
Housed at Boyne City High School, we work together as a production team to produce all kinds of different film and broadcast projects. Whether it be producing our football and basketball games for our own Rambler Sports Network that streams live around the world and also airs on regional TV, or producing our own movies and commercials, we have to learn to work together as a team of 20 or more to bring our ideas and creativity to reality.
Macro SS, roll small scoreboard.
Scoreboard ready.
Taking scoreboard.
Oh, yes, Bowman.
There you go. Okay, ready, hero, take hero. Taking hero. All right, fade on, trays all day.
Fading trays all day.
All right, get ready to fade that back out and ready replay 46 on Skycam.
Ready.
From creative to pre-production to set setup and set strike. From camera work and cinematography to graphics and animation. From running replays to advanced audio work, we experience it all, bringing all phases together in an extremely hands-on, real-world production environment.
This guy almost came out of his shoes. I didn't know Captain Rowdy could jump. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next week on the Rambler Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Rambler Sports Network. And for those of you just joining us, we're waiting outside the auditorium doors for our star player to start start his championship match.
This legendary matchup will start in just a few moments, and as you can see behind us, the fans simply cannot wait for the big moment to arrive. Oh, it's starting! Oh, here we go! The hype is just too much right now.
It's 2 minutes in, and Jelly has 3 deaths and no kills.
Things are not looking good, folks. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot to come around from this one.
Oh, Jelly just got his first kill.
Oh,
Things are looking
man.
up.
Yes, here, hold this, I gotta go.
Is that the basketball coach that just walked in?
He came in just the right time. The tables are just turning in our favor.
If he can turn this around, this will be the biggest upset in Boyne City High School history.
You can say that again. Oh, here it goes, here it goes. He just won the game.
Victory!
Yes.
He won!
Gosh, I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. We are witnessing history right now. This is probably the greatest thing we'll ever see.
Oh my God, Jolly has done it! This is the greatest moment in RSN history!
Absolutely ridiculous.
Next.
Boyne City High School, this is Jen. I can get a message to Thurnis, thanks. Closet as fast as you can.
-2 plus.
I was told to bring this to Thurnis.
All right. Thurnis, up here. Paper. Please take this back to Jen. Thank you.
Somebody else to be doing it, right?
Coach Hills. Hey, I don't like this formation. I don't like the formation. Wait, I've seen it before. Yep. It's not good, Dave. It's not good.
Corey, hurry up. Alert. Let's go blue, deuce, pinch, scat, Liz 39, lightning.
Coach, lightning?
Lightning. Ready up.
All right, we're checking to alert, blue, deuce, pinch, scat, Liz, 39, lightning.
Finally.
Ready?
Oh, nice job, Coach. How did you see that?
Coming, I never saw it.
Coach Hills, 6 daughters. You tend to pick things up after a while.
Coach, I'm gonna need a copy of that.
Yeah, me too.
And finally, it is in fact Tuesday, and you all know what that means. It is time to go over Article 7B, Subclause 21, Amendment F in the BCHS Handbook. Dress code.
Okay, you know the drill, guys. Dress code check. Everybody up. Okay. Kind of pushing a little bit. To the office now!
Dress code, Pam.
Blatant. Not more than 2 fingers, not below the fingertips, and way too much of this.
Let's have a look. I don't see a problem with it. That way.
Welcome back into the wheelhouse here at halftime. Boyne City leads 21-15 over the Bellaire Eagles. And Adam Stefanski, what did you see in the first half of that ball game? Any adjustments Boyne City needs to make?
Yeah, definitely offensively against that 1-2-2 zone that Bellaire's been running. They've really extended a little bit of just continuing to move that ball side to side, but really get that ball into the middle of the court. You know, plant Braden Noble there at that high post and at that free throw line. And from there, that defense is going to collapse. We're going to find our open shooters. We're going to find cutters and a little bit of high-low action inside, too. So the times that we've been able to do that, we've had success. But we've allowed their pressure to allow us to pick up the dribble, put it in the trouble spots, the trap spots a little bit, and have gotten away from that here and gotten out of rhythm. So.
What were some of the things you saw from Boyne City in the first half that you really liked?
You know, I really liked that we were willing to shoot the ball and not hesitate when we've had some of those opportunities. A couple we were able to bank in, and not as many as have fallen as we would like to. But we have been willing to shoot that ball. Unfortunately, there's been too many turnovers in between and you know, not that patience to try to, like I said, really pound that ball to the high post on a little bit of high-low action and hit cutters. So, and then on the defensive end, just clean it up on the defensive glass. Once again, 8 or 9 offensive rebounds given up, but we're really doing a nice job of pressuring the basketball, especially from Kenzie Wilson and Gabby Dunlap on their guards.
And Bellaire made a nice little run there in the second quarter. What did you think that Bellaire did well?
You know, I just thought they have some athletes, some really nice young players, and they get the ball up the court so quickly. They seem to know what they're doing with it. They're well coached. There were a couple times that ball didn't touch the floor, and then obviously they're doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass.
Yeah, you mentioned their nice young team. Just want to remind people this is the seniors' last home game here tonight for the Ramblers, and so just reminding you who those players are for Boyne City: Mackenzie Wilson, Gabby Dunlap, Grace Kajeski, and Delaney Vollmer, all honored at halftime, and just want to recognize the dedication that they've given to Boyne City Rambler basketball.
And really a shout out to the whole crew for allowing this game to happen tonight. It's really unique to have a doubleheader like this happen, but with really a patched together crew tonight. We have some members who are on the bowling team and are down at the state finals, some who are in drama practice coming up for their big spring musical starting next weekend. You know, obviously for the second game, for this first game, a lot of our girls basketball players are on the VI crew and aren't able to. We have, Andy Bryant's son, Drew Bryant, doing the Sky Cam tonight. Ellie Wilcox's brother, Mason Wilcox, is back here tonight doing the Hero Cam. We have alum Riley Dittmar. His sister is on the crew as well. He's here tonight helping out. So really a lot of different pieces that are moving here to make this happen tonight.
Yeah, all hands on deck. And Bellaire inbounds the ball to start the half here. And it's Stevens with it out top against Delaney Little. We got a tweet in from Gene Wilcox. Go Boyne, go Ellie. Wilcox love Grandma and Grandpa from Florida.
And right on cue, Ellie Wilcox knocks down a nice short baseline jumper there, and the pressure comes by the Ramblers.
23-15 now, Boyne City, opening up an 8-point lead. Baseline drive, kick across to Patton. Patton to the middle. She looks down low, looking for Fisher. Little high, and that'll be Boyne City ball.
Really good disciplined defense all the way around there from Boyne City. Let's see if Ellie Wilcox can get the ball in her hands again and get in a little bit of a rhythm.
Still extending into that 1-2-2 pressure. Long pass into the middle against.
There we go.
That's exactly what we're looking for at halftime.
There we go. Nice job, Braden.
Braden Dunlap all the way in off the window.
Get the ball in her hands. She is like a freight train and cannot be stopped.
Extending the pressure again. Boyne City off of a make. Alant into a trap.
Got a trap. Ooh, they had a great chance for a trap there and a quick hip check by Ellie.
Yeah, Alant did a good job of speeding up there, causing the contact. And so Bellaire will inbound. It's going to be Patton inbounding. She goes into the back court.
Just like that, though, Boyne City's got a 10-point lead.
Delaney Little forcing a jump ball, and it's going to be Boyne City ball on the possession arrow.
Great hustle there by Delaney Little. She's had a couple possessions in a row of really heating the ball up with on-ball pressure.
Addie Burns, who gave a spark in the first half, will inbound to Wilson.
Here we go. Let's get the ball to the middle of the zone. There we go. Wow. That's what we want, though. Still not quite the patience. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, so they're going to call that a foul on Boyne City there, as just a little bit too much speed into that by Noble. I think she did a good job stopping, but they're going to call the contact in motion there. Inbounds here, and a deflection by Little out of bounds. It'll stay Bellaire ball.
You know, another key to this half is Boyne City's done a really good job of heating up the ball, getting some pressure on, but really converting that into transition offense and get some points out in transition.
Alant against Wilson. We've seen a lot of this. Quickness on quickness, and down to Patton on the baseline, deflected by Wilcox out of bounds. It'll stay Bellaire ball into the basket.
Looks like Bellaire's going to be in a little bit of a box set here. Look for an up screen and the ball back to that weak side block here for number 2. Nope. Good defense there by the Ramblers.
Stevens off the mark. Another Bellaire offensive rebound, but Mackenzie Wilson wrestles it away to Wilcox. Wilcox into the front court. Goes to Burns, who tries a quick feed into Noble, and there's contact on Patton. That's going to be a foul on her.
Braden Noble tends to do that. She tends to put a lot of pressure on the officials to make a call one way or the other. She's always right involved in the action.
Long inbounds pass to Wilson. To Burns, she thought about it, goes up top to Dunlop, over to the right wing to Wilcox, into the middle.
There we go, the high post again. Good job, Braden.
Couple of offensive rebounds by Boyne City. Braden Noble working hard in there. Wilson for 3!
Nice job. Great to see Kenzie just not hesitate, get that ball up. Here comes some pressure again. Oh, we got a full timeout for Coach Fisher.
Boyne City extending the lead up to 28-15. 5:33 to go in the third quarter.
All right. Once again, as we mentioned, we have a little bit of a short-change crew tonight, but a huge shout-out to Mason Wilcox and Riley Dittmar, a couple of RSN alumni who are here helping us out tonight and making this broadcast happen. They both have siblings who are currently in the visual imaging program as well and do a terrific job. Ellie Wilcox is out here playing tonight. Caitlin Dittmar on crew. Another great chance to bring forward one of our presenting sponsors, the law offices of Bob Banner tonight, serving Boyne City and Northwest Michigan since 1991. So thank you again to the law offices of Bob Banner.
Thank you to all our sponsors for making all of this happen for our Boyne City athletes and for the Boyne City community. So a little bit of a run here by Boyne City, extending that lead out to 13 points, forcing the Bellaire timeout.
You know, this is a key point in that game. If Boyne City could continue to keep up that defensive pressure and put the ball in the hoop and really get a little bit of separation here.
Bellaire having a little bit of a hard time inbounding. They get it in finally to Stevens. Stevens reverses her dribble. Kicks over to Fisher on the wing. Fisher, dribble drive, picks it up. Goes back to Stevens. Stevens against Dunlap, had a step but kicks it back out. Loose ball.
And good on-ball pressure by Boyne City
Massey.
here.
Again, loose ball. Scramble. It's going to be a jump ball, I think. Yep.
Yep, it's going to be Bellaire ball.
Boyne City causing a few scramble situations there. Bellaire fortunate to maintain possession.
You're going to see Boyne City once again knock down, guard the inbounder here on the sideline inbounds play.
Slabaz on the inbound. She goes baseline to Massey, who hands inside to Fisher, off the mark. Offensive rebound Bellaire. That's been a big story of this game. Uhouse goes to Fisher. Fisher against Ellie Wilcox.
Really a great job once again of forming a shell and playing lockdown defense and keeping all defenders on the outside here.
Massey goes baseline, and Stevens lays it in.
I spoke too soon, John.
Boyne City back up. Bush back in the game, almost turns it over.
Let's get that ball to the middle of the
possession, goes to Dunlop, into the middle.
All right, settle down, move that ball. Ooh. No hesitation there from Kenzie.
Offensive rebound, Boyne City. Bush.
There we
and
go.
Wilcox for three.
That's a shot we want right there. Wilcox for three. When she does not hesitate and she is confident, it's hard to find a better shooter than her in Northern Michigan.
The trap off the inbounds. Stevens across half court. Goes in the corner to Slabaz. Slabaz brings it out top. She's against Wilson. To Fisher.
Gonna need to get a couple key stops here. We've opened up our biggest lead to 14.
Nice post feed in there to Massey. Deflected away. Slabaz gained possession.
Ooh, good defense there by Braden Noble.
Quick hands by Noble. Goes to Dunlop. Dunlop to Bush. Swings it across. Wilcox looking for that three again. Pump fake inside. Off the mark.
Good hustle there.
Dunlop with a hustle on the rebound. Looked like her foot was on the out of bounds line, but the referee didn't see it. Wilson. Wilson goes to Dunlop. I'm sorry, excuse me, to Noble. Into Dunlop.
There we go. Ball to the high
window.
post.
Bellaire rebound.
We're seeing, Boyne City consistently get that ball to that high post, to that free throw line here the second half, though.
They are. Big key that we talked about at halftime. They're getting that job done.
We got 3 subs coming in to stay fresh for Boyne City as well as we continue to ramp up that pressure on the defensive end.
Fisher with it at the free throw line. Deflected by Gabby Dunlop. It's going to stay Bellaire ball. 3 subs coming in for Boyne City are Metelsky, Vollmer, and Addie Burns. Replacing Wilcox, Noble, and Dunlop.
Here we go. Just getting a lot of dribbling outside on the perimeter for Bellaire, not able to get a lot of penetration inside.
Fisher goes left hand to the basket, deflected away. Oh, they're going to call it Boyne City ball. Look like there might be a little deflection there, but we say it's off Bellaire. 31-17, Boyne City lead, coming down on 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Addie Burns to Wilson, goes into the middle to Vollmer.
There we go, way to move that ball around quickly.
Back inside to Vollmer, out to Bush for the jumper. She drains it.
Nice job. Once again, no hesitation there. Way to knock it down, Sydney. Ooh, she splits the defenders, and Bellaire's got numbers.
Kayla Metowski comes away with it on the steal for Boyne City, loses the handle but gets it to Burns, and Burns is fouled, driving to the basket.
Nice job. There's another key we talked about of turning that defense into transition offense, and the freshman gets to the free throw line.
So Boyne City with 33-17 lead, minute 38 to go, third quarter. Burns going to the line, trying to add to the lead.
Tell you what, the future of this kid is as bright as her shoes. She's a competitor. She likes to play defense. She does not like to lose.
Nice rotation on that shot, but just rolled out. Second shot here. Off the mark, rebound Vollmer. A little bit of contact, no call. Bellaire quickly up the court. Delant. Delant against Burns.
Once again, the Ramblers have opened up a 16-point lead, their biggest of the night. Let's get a stop.
Forcing them out on the perimeter. High pass inside. Nice move there by Uhouse. She'll get to the line. The foul is going to go against Vollmer for Boyne City. That's her second.
Really, overall, a pretty clean game by both teams. Neither team has gotten to the bonus in any of the quarters yet.
And both teams have been putting pressure on. And like you say, clean game. We have a tweet in from Amanda Suttle. Way to go, Ramblers. Keep it up, ladies.
You know, I'm still waiting for Coach Brubaker to start tweeting in here. I'm sure he's got to be home on the Twitter.
Hey, last one, play here.
Yeah, I'd like to see some tweets from Brew. Let's get a little update on how Brew's doing. Last I heard, he's on the road to recovery.
Free throw called off there. They said the foot was on the line.
Hoping he continues to feel better and better.
You know, Brew, if you're listening to this, we miss you here at Boyne City High School. Cannot wait to have you back. Once again, Boyne City gets the ball to the middle to Delaney Vollmer. No hesitation from Sydney Bush, and she banks in the three.
Nice shot by Sydney Bush.
It's a third banked in shot tonight, but love that there's just no hesitation there and opens up a 19-point lead.
Huge shot by the freshman.
It's a great opportunity for our team to gain some confidence as we head into district play here next week.
I really think the Boyne City depth is starting to show in this game.
Absolutely. Good hustle. Good job by Addie Patton there, getting on the floor and securing that basketball.
You know, Bellaire's got a nice team. They've got some good athletes, but just the depth here, you see where Boyne City's getting a big advantage.
You know, a small Division IV team just not quite having the experience in the depth tonight.
Inbound to Patton. Back to Metowski, who inbounded into Vollmer. There's a Patton inside of Bush, lays it in.
Great ball movement.
5 straight
there.
Points by Sydney Bush.
Great ball movement there. A terrific feed from Addie Patton, and Sydney Bush has really come alive with 7 quick points here in this quarter for the freshman. In a hustle from Burns. Gonna get a foul.
21-point lead now. Boyne City 13.6 left in the third quarter. Kind of trying to deliver a knockout punch to Bellaire.
21-point lead here. Let's see if Ramblers play for the last shot. Got the ball to the middle. Ooh, went right over Metowski's hands.
Good look, pass a little high. Bellaire bringing it back at Boyne City. 3 seconds left. Get a shot up. It's too high. That's going to be, it's through, but it's going to be no good because it hit the top of the backboard into the stanchion. So 38-17 will be the end of the third quarter score. And Boyne City carries that lead to the fourth quarter as we head out to commercial. Oh, we're going to stay here. So, Adam, we got some more sponsors here for us.
Yeah, great opportunities. Thank you for our third quarter sponsor, Pikes Peak Dog Boarding. Talking about boarding, newly opened kennel just minutes away from Boyne Mountain. They offer all new facilities and an owner who has a lifetime of experience with dogs. When you want to be assured that your dog is in a place that cares, call Pikes Place. You can find us on Facebook at Pikes Place Boarding.
They have a nice logo, too. I like that Pikes Place Boarding logo. That's pretty cool.
It is very cool, very cool. You know, here we go, heading to the fourth quarter. A great chance for Boyne City to gain some confidence and end out their regular season strong. The team's going to open up district play next week on Monday with a tough draw. We're going to play the Grayling Vikings up in Petoskey. You know, with Petoskey hosting that district, Petoskey perennially being a Division I team, but by one student this year, they're the largest school in the state in Division II, and that's our draw, and that's where Boyne City will head for districts next week.
It's a good venue to play in, though.
It sure is. Bellaire still in that 1-2-2 zone. Boyne City did a terrific job that quarter of moving the ball and getting it into those gaps and at the high post. No hesitation, and Wilcox for three again.
It.
Terrific shooting tonight by Ellie Wilcox. And just like that, it's a 24-point lead. Bellaire's got an open look on the outside. No good.
Off the mark long. Caleb Metowski comes away with it to Burns. Bringing it out hard.
Ooh, Coach Wilson.
No call on the contact. Burns got it up off the backboard, but no good. Bellaire back at us with U-House. U-House goes to Fisher.
Good help side defense there by Delaney Little. Once again, Bellaire's having a tough time getting that ball anywhere near the hoop right now.
To Slabaz, out to Stevens. Stevens pass deflected. They're going to call a foul on Delaney Little. I think that'll be her third. You know, and I don't know that we've talked enough. We've definitely talked about Boyne City's defense, but I don't know that we've talked enough about it with them holding them to 17 points at this point. At Melissa Burns says, "Go Burns, love mom and dad, watching from Mexico." It's been an exciting game. Ooh. Hope you're enjoying it down there in Mexico.
I have a feeling they're probably in the pool right now as we speak, watching that game on their phone on RSN. Good deflection and hustle by Delaney Little, but her foot's going to be out of bounds here. You know, 6.5 minutes to go in the game here, John. This is that time when the game can get a little bit stale. Let's see if the Ramblers can keep up the defensive intensity and play a clean game here.
Couple of quick Boyne City fouls here. Got a Facebook post by Mrs. Rintala. It says, "Way to go, ladies. Keep the pressure on." That's exactly what we're looking for right now. Good finish on the defensive end by Boyne City. Close this one out. Good scramble for the ball there.
We got a jump ball. It's going to stay there with Bellaire. We currently got a message that from Mrs. Herman just sent a message in that Kelk is currently watching this game right now from up on the chairlift, and sent a nice picture to us here of Mrs. Herman and Mr. Herman and their daughters up on the chairlift at Boyne Mountain tonight.
Nice passing by Boyne City. Ends with a Ellie Wilcox layup. 43-17 now Boyne City. Boyne City taking the full court pressure off, dropping back to half court.
Looks like we got 5 subs coming in to check in at the table for Boyne.
Elant with it.
You know, with this district tournament coming up next week, it's a chance to pull up some JV players. So it looks like we're going to have a couple freshmen getting their first varsity action here.
Nice pass ahead. Wilcox to Noble, just off the mark. Burns misses on the rebound. And Wilson again for 3 off the mark.
You know, we talked a lot about offensive rebounds earlier on this game, and Boyne City's really done a nice job of crashing the glass themselves here the second half.
There might have been an extra step in there by Dawson, not called. And it will be out of bounds. Boyne City ball with 5 subs coming in for Boyne City.
Got a couple freshmen and number 21, Elle Wilson, and number 20, Allie Wilson, getting their first action of the night.
Along with Grace Kajeski into the ball game now. Running the baseline against the zone. Going to the middle. Back out to Bush, into the corner to Wilson.
Good ball movement here. Pass, good bounce pass there from Gabby Dunlap.
Good look inside, off the mark. Boyne City clears the boards though. Oh, little double dribble there by Dunlap. And it'll be Bellaire ball.
Still for a freshman there, number 20, Allie Wilson, playing at the high post, had her hands up nice and high the entire time, calling for the ball and making herself available as a wide target there. Future is bright for Boyne City girls basketball. There's no doubt about it.
McKenna Alant into the ball game for Bellaire. Now she's an 8th grader, number 4. The foul here, I think, on Allie Wilson. That'll be the 3rd on Boyne City.
We got another Facebook comment coming in, this time from Kelly Coates McGinn, saying, "Let's go Ramblers."
And there's a hoop by Massey, and she's fouled. First bucket in a while by Bellaire. They were in desperate need of that. Foul on Grace Kajeski, her second.
Have you had a chance to find Mr. Bryant in the crowd yet tonight, John?
I have not seen him. Where in the world is Andy Bryant?
Another Facebook comment, this one coming in from Ellen Dart. Awesome broadcast tonight. Way to pull it all together, BCVI crew. Once again, such a terrific job for the entire crew tonight. Working quite a few hours yesterday on the snow day until the evening hours to get ready for tonight to make this happen.
Bellaire doing a good job finishing that 3-point play the old-fashioned way, and then we'll scramble for the rebound. Tough play there by Allie Wilson. Looked like she kind of bumped her face on the floor, but comes up with a smile on her face. Elle Wilson for 3!
Wow, the 4th banked-in shot tonight. The freshman Elle Wilson, the coach's daughter, with the deflection. Boyne City currently has a 46-20 lead on the night with 4 minutes to play.
Boyne City very, very active. Lots of deflections tonight. Very good defense. They've forced Bellaire to play most of their offense dribbling on the perimeter. It's a really strong game defensively. Bellaire gets the hoop on the inbounds. Had a hard time getting inbound, but once they did, it kind of broke down and got the 2. Nice bounce pass there by Dunlop. It was Grace Kajeski for 3 off the mark. Bellaire right back at Boyne City.
Tell you what, Bellaire does a really good job of looking to get out in transition.
Boyne City right back at him off the turnover. It's Dunlop to Wilson again. Elle looking for 2 in a row, just off the mark.
Once again, though, with the theme of the night, no hesitation to shoot that ball from the freshman.
Yeah, I think that has been huge for Boyne City. Really getting those shots off quickly. McKenna Alant going right side against Elle Wilson. She picks up her dribble. Almost a jump ball there. Look like almost a tie up. All the way in there for Bellaire, but off the mark is number 11 Uhouse. And Kajeski brings it back for Boyne City.
Once again, a couple seniors still out on the court, and Gabby Dunlap and Grace Kajeski tonight. And a great rebound by Grace Kajeski. Another offensive rebound. She keeps working. Ooh.
3 subs return for Boyne City. It's Mackenzie Wilson, Delaney Vollmer, and Kaylin Metelsky all checking back in.
We got all 4 seniors out there on the court right now with 3 minutes to go. Last minutes for them out here on the court in the wheelhouse. You know, 4 terrific kids who've always played and represented Boyne City with pride across multiple different sports. There we go, Kaylin, getting the ball out in transition. Kenzie Wilson's really just so quick off the dribble with that left hand.
Sure is. She got that shot up quickly, just off the mark. Well, it's going to go over to Bellaire on the inbounds. Look to see if maybe we get a curtain call for our seniors here down the stretch.
Oh, we got a 30-second timeout here from Coach Fisher. Great chance to bring forward our presenting sponsor for the night, Pat O'Brien and Associates. They're tested and trusted real estate professionals of the North. They strive to positively impact the marketplace in our communities. Pat O'Brien and Associates sell more than houses. They sell Boyne.
One of our longtime sponsors, Pat O'Brien Real Estate.
Terrific community supporter in all facets.
Down to 2:14 to go here, 4th quarter. Big Boyne City lead 46-22 as Bellaire inbounds.
Good defense by Kenzie Wilson. She's off to the races. Crosses over and ooh, she tries to go finish with that left hand.
Senior's got to get the ball stopped here. Good job by Patton coming back to stop it.
Seniors are out here playing hard still, under 2 to go.
Lant all the way in. Gets stopped by Vollmer, loose ball. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Boyne City basketball.
Love seeing the energy and enthusiasm from the bench there, cheering their teammates on. Just a lot of smiling faces here on the Rambler sideline tonight.
Wilson to Patton, looks inside of Vollmer, who had position, gets a shot off, just off the mark. Kujeski rebounds, sticks it back in.
And Grace has done a terrific job on the offensive glass here in the second half.
She did a great job keeping that ball up above her head and sticking it right back off the backboard.
26-point lead for Boyne City, leading 48-22 with just over a minute to go.
Addie Patton with some good hustle there, but stepped on the out-of-bounds line as she tried to save it. It'll be Bellaire ball with just over a minute to go. Bellaire again having a hard time getting it in bounds, but they finally do. And it is Morgan Ray driving in. She gets fouled from behind. She'll get 2 shots. A foul on Delaney Vollmer, her 3rd.
You know, I was wondering why we haven't seen Coach Brubaker on the tweet machine here tonight. He just informed us he does not have Twitter.
Well, that'll keep you from tweeting.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find a way to get Snapchat here on the scroller here.
But he does say he's watching.
We knew he'd be home supporting our Ramblers. All right, here we go. 1 minute on the dot to play. Closing out the regular season here. Looks like we have 5 subs coming in here for Boyne City. Going to get our seniors their final curtain call.
Yeah, I really like the fact that Boyne City has just kept playing the whole game. Even with the big lead here, they have not let down. They played hard. And it's great to see these seniors go out their last home game with a win here, and to be able to get this curtain call.
Absolutely. Like we said, the future of the program is bright. Really like the slogan that Coach Wilson's implemented with the program this year of just play ball. You know, that's really been their mantra all year. Here we go. Getting our 4 seniors, Delaney, Gabby, Mackenzie, and Grace, off the court for their final time here as Ramblers in the wheelhouse. Along with junior Addie Patton coming off the court as well. So great job to those 4. Terrific kids.
Look forward to their run in the state tournament here coming up. Braden Noble across half court. Down to 45 seconds to go. Delaney Little goes to Wilcox. Looks like Boyne City will be satisfied just holding on to the ball against that zone, running out the clock here. No reason to do much more than that. Wilcox.
Really such a strong second half here tonight for Boyne City.
Well, looks like Boyne City might look for a shot here. 12 seconds. Little no good.
Good hustle there by Kaylin Metelsky.
Down under 5 seconds left though now, and 48-23 lead for Boyne City. It'll just be the last few ticks here. Future's bright for Bellaire as well. Lots of young players on the team. So a lot of good athletes. And that'll do it for our opener of the doubleheader. Boyne City with a 48-23 victory over the Bellaire Eagles. Our opener and our second game will, of course, be the district semifinal between Boyne City Boys and the Kalkaska Blazers. And we're going to bump it out here as we go to clear out the gym and get ready for our second ball game of the evening. Stick with us.